Good morning, students. Today we will discuss physical and chemical property of carbonyl compounds. In earlier class, we already discussed different method of preparation aldehyde and ketones. So, in carbonyl compound, we know that is polar nature. This pi electron slightly attract towards oxygen side due to difference of electronegativity. So, it bears negative charge and carbon act as a positive charge. Means in this compound carbonyl has polarity in molecule. They show such type resonance. Due to this polar nature, there is a dipole-dipole attraction. Dipole attraction between different molecules. So, its physical property depend on this force of attraction, but their boiling point is lower than alcohols. Reason is there because these compound could not make intermolecular hydrogen bond. When we compare the boiling point of different compounds, aldehyde and ketones, then alcohol has higher boiling point than carbonyl compounds. If we take an example given in your book, like different similar molar mass compound, first one normal butane. Normal butane boiling point is given 273 Kelvin and its molar mass we can find 4 carbon, if we combine then 58, its molecular mass is 58 U, normal butane. Other one methoxyethane. Methoxyethane, a ether. In this methoxy, its molecular mass is 60 unified mass when we combined, but its boiling point is given 281 Kelvin. So, ether slightly higher boiling point than corresponding hydrocarbon. Other one, if we compare propanol means aldehyde, 3 carbon atom, propanol molecular mass is total combined then 58 and its boiling point is given 322 Kelvin. Means aldehyde boiling point is more than ethers due to this dipole-dipole attraction. Other one ketones is given also, acetone, a simplest ketone, acetone molar mass, molecular mass 58 U and its boiling point is given 329 Kelvin. The reason is due to polarity in molecule, so dipole-dipole attraction. And last one is given propane. Propane 1-ol means a alcohol. Alcohol boiling point is 370 Kelvin and its molecular mass is 60 unified mass. So, students, when we compare butane, methoxyethane and ethanol means propanol, acetone, propanol. When comparable molar mass, because we know boiling point is directly proportional to molecular mass or molar mass. Molecular mass. When molecular mass increase, boiling point increase. Other one is factor surface area. When surface area increase, boiling point also increase. And most factor is directly proportional to intermolecular hydrogen bonding. For example, hydrogen bonding or van der Waals force of attraction, polar nature. So stronger the bond, more the boiling point. Among these, hydrocarbon, aldehyde and ketone and alcohol, then alcohol has highest boiling point. After that, when we compare aldehyde and ketone, almost slightly in this molecule, ketone higher boiling point, and due to the particular structure and polarity in molecule, then ether, and last is hydrocarbon. So such type reasoning question comes in your exam. Now students, we solve a problem given in your NCERT book, page number 358. Arrange the following compound increasing order of their boiling point. First one is given ethanol, then ethanol, methoxy, methane, and propane. These three compounds given, we have to arrange increasing order of boiling point. So how can we solve this question? At first, students identify molecular mass and a functional group also. So our first point is to find the functional group, which functional group make hydrogen bonding. So boiling point mostly depend on the nature of the bonding. So this compound, alcohol, aldehyde, ether and alkane. So highest boiling point of ethanol due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Ethanol has highest boiling point. After that, this aldehyde, because aldehyde has more polarity in the molecule, dipole-dipole attraction. So due to second number. Third number, then ether, slightly weaker polarity in the molecule. And last one is alkane, means we can say propane has lowest boiling point. So found in gaseous state, and then when we increase, its boiling point increase, and they convert at room temperature in liquid state. So in this way we can solve. Other reason, its miscibility. Miscibility, lower member of carbonyl compounds are miscible with water. Lower member means if I write like a compound in this way, a ketone, lower member, normal acetone or a aldehyde, when I mix in water, that it can make intermolecular hydrogen bond with water. Another molecule like this, they can make intermolecular hydrogen bonding with water. So lower member of carbonyl compounds are miscible in water. What do you mean by miscible? Means they found at room temperature liquid state and easily mix in water due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding. When this size increase, this alkyl group size increase, solubility decrease, miscibility decrease. Comparison then aliphatic. Aliphatic compounds are more soluble in water. If the compound is aromatic Ar, then the solubility is very less or almost not soluble, very less soluble. They are soluble in carbon tetrachloride, chloroform, CS2, carbon disulfide as solvent, because due to this hydrophobic group like dissolve like, so they are soluble on carbon tetrachloride, chloroform and CS2 non-polar solvent. Higher members, lower members easily miscible with water due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Now students, we will discuss chemical property of carbonyl compound. Chemical properties. In chemical property, most important reaction is showing nucleophilic addition reaction. Nucleophilic addition reaction. Students, this reaction is most important in carbonyl compound. So first we understand what is nucleophilic addition. In 11th class, we already discussed another reaction, that is electrophilic addition. Electrophilic addition. In this reaction, we convert alkene into saturated hydrocarbon, means like alcohols. For example, in this way, addition on alkene, hydration of alkene in presence of acid. This reaction is an example of electrophilic addition. In this alkene, we already discussed in 11th class, first addition of electrophile. Why? Because alkene is an electron rich system. There are pi electrons available. So a electrophile first addition in this reaction. After that a nucleophile addition. Both the carbon get the molecule from water, means one is H, other carbon get OH. So but first we will, which element attached on that carbon. So first addition of a electrophile, electrons loving, means presence of proton. So this reaction we discussed in the 11th class. So which side is attached? It's depend on the nature. Due to the pi electron move towards this side, inductive effect, plus I effect. The detailed discussion we already discussed in 11th class. So in first step, addition of proton occurs on this position. Due to this, it's get a carbocation, and next step a taking of nucleophile and then removal of proton. The detailed reaction we will already studies. In second step, the taking of nucleophile and then this compound convert into a alcohol. In this way, a taking of nucleophile means water and then removal of proton. So this reaction reversible, slow step. So for comparison, we will discuss this, what is electrophilic addition, means that reaction at first addition of a electrophile, means electrons loving group. In pi system electrons are available and then the nucleophile attack. In similar way, carbonyl compound. Carbonyl compound, if we write like this, and in this carbonyl compound maybe aldehyde or a ketone. So this one is a polar nature. In this oxygen bears negative charge, carbon bears positive charge, difference of electronegativity. So this pi electron move towards oxygen side. So what happened? This carbon act as a electrophilic center and oxygen act as a nucleophilic center. Another nucleophile, in this reaction nucleophile can attack, nucleophile we can represent like Nu minus. This nucleophile can attack top or bottom because it is a planar sp2 hybridization. There is sp2 hybridization. This nucleophile can attack either side, either bottom or a top. Then what happen? If it is attack at the top, then this pi electron come this side. So ultimately we get a new product that is in this way. We can write, and oxygen get negatively charged. sp2 carbon change into sp3 situation. Further next step what happen? Addition of a proton, then we get the such type compound. This reaction known as nucleophilic addition. A nucleophile can attack either top or bottom because it is planar compound, and sp2 hybridized further change into sp3. The carbonyl compound either aldehyde and ketone, the reactivity is slightly different. If that is aldehyde or a ketone, then the reactivity depend on the alkyl group, R group or AR group. If aliphatic or aromatic, its reactivity is slightly different. Aldehydes are more reactive towards this reaction. So in this chapter we will discuss detail many nucleophilic addition reaction. This one is a generalization. Nucleophile can attack top, then sp2 change into sp3. Further in next step, addition of a proton. So this is a nucleophilic addition reaction. Addition of hydrogen cyanide on carbonyl compound. So we can explain like this. A carbonyl compound when react with hydrogen cyanide. So in this hydrogen cyanide act as a very weak acid in presence of basic medium, then it's provide a nucleophile that is cyanide and water. Although alone hydrogen cyanide also act as a nucleophile cyanide, but in presence of basic medium it's form another nucleophile that is cyanide. In first step, this cyanide attack on carbonyl group, either top or bottom, it can attack any side. So this pi electron move towards oxygen side. sp2 carbonyl compound change into sp3 like this. This step is slow step. Slow step, nucleophile attack, top or bottom, sp2 change into sp3. Further in next step, that is fast step, abstract proton from acid, and the product is cyanohydrine. The product name is cyanohydrine. If the compound is aldehyde, then reaction is faster way. If the compound is a ketone, then slightly slower because it's depend on reactivity depend on this group, carbonyl group. So aldehyde are more reactive. Aldehyde are more reactive towards this nucleophilic addition, and this reaction is very important. We can write its mechanism, but in ketone slightly it's slower. Both give the addition product, and the product name, last name we can write cyanohydrin. If we take example this, in this first step, slow step, cyanide attack on this carbonyl and sp2 change into in this. But in ketone, the same product formation, there is steric hindrance. This alkyl group, if this alkyl group size increase, then the taking of nucleophile slightly difficult. And other way, this alkyl group also affect the electrophilicity of this carbon, because this carbon should be electron deficient, so that a nucleophile easily cannot take, because nucleophile want nucleus and this carbon has nucleus, because pi electron move towards oxygen side. But this R group is plus I effect, it's donate electron, so its electrophilicity decrease. So it means ketones are slightly less reactive towards nucleophilic addition, but aldehyde are more reactive. When the size of alkyl group increase, then this reactivity decrease. Benzaldehyde, or if we compare other aldehyde, then benzaldehyde slightly less reactive towards this nucleophilic addition. Ketones less reactive towards this reaction. And product, they can easily, in second step, faster addition of the proton from acid, product is cyanohydrin. If the reagent name is propanol, then propanol cyanohydrin. If propanone means ketone, then propanone cyanohydrin. Addition of sodium hydrogen sulfite, or we can say sodium bisulfite. So we can write in this way a carbonyl compound, and at first we find its structure. This structure we can write like this way. This one is sodium bisulfite. So in this, oxygen acts as a nucleophile. This oxygen acts as a nucleophile. It can attack on carbonyl group. First step one is slow step, and we get sp3 product. Like this, and addition of this sodium. Further, next step, exchange of hydrogen, proton transfer. So this compound form a salt bisulfite product. The product name is bisulfite product. This bisulfite product is water soluble, and this reaction is very important. We can separate by this reaction aldehyde and ketones. In aldehyde, this reaction slightly favorable towards product side in aldehyde. Why? Because aldehyde has less steric hindrance. So this sulfite nucleophile acts as a heavier group. So this easily can attack, and the reaction favored towards product side. But in ketone we know more steric hindrance, large heavier group, so this nucleophile could not attack so easily. So this reaction favored towards left hand sides because the reaction is equilibrium. So by this reaction we can purify or separate a mixture of aldehyde and ketones by the sodium bisulfite product, and this reaction is very important to purification and separation of aldehyde and ketone compounds. Addition of Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent reaction we already discussed in alcohol chapter also. Now we revise the reaction. In this Grignard reagent, this R is act as a nucleophile. Why? Difference of electronegativity, carbon electronegativity 2.5, magnesium 1.2. So shared electron move towards carbon side, and so this act as a nucleophile. When it's react with any carbonyl group, then if the carbonyl is a formaldehyde, then it's formed a primary alcohol. We can write this type reaction. In second step, hydrolysis. So it's changed into primary alcohol. We already discussed this in alcohol chapter. When the Grignard reagent react with formaldehyde, means methanol, then the product is primary alcohol. Other than this formaldehyde, means any other aldehyde react with Grignard reagent. This may be aliphatic or aromatic also. Grignard reagent can be possible aliphatic as well as aromatic. So its attack on aldehyde and formation a nucleophilic addition product. Like this, R or AR depend on nature, MgX. Then further we can write using hydrolysis alcohol. In this reaction we can prepare secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol. So if the aldehyde is methanol, then primary alcohol. Other than methanol, we can prepare secondary alcohol. If the carbonyl is a ketone, then we can prepare tertiary alcohol. This Grignard reagent we can take aliphatic as well as aromatic. So its attack, it can attack top or bottom, sp2 hybridization. When a carbonyl compound is ketone, react with Grignard reagent, then its form tertiary alcohol after hydrolysis. By this reaction we can distinguish different carbonyl compound, or we can prepare all the alcohol 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree alcohol from carbonyl compound react with Grignard reagent. If the carbonyl is methanol, then we get primary alcohol. If other than methanol means formaldehyde, then the product is secondary alcohol. If any ketone, then we can make tertiary alcohol. And if we want to introduce any aromatic group in this compound, then we have to take aromatic Grignard reagent, means phenyl magnesium halide. So that also we can introduce by this reaction. Reaction with alcohol in presence of HCl. When alcohol react with aldehyde, then its product name is hemiacetal and acetal. But when it's react with ketone, then the product name is ketal. So now we will explain. In alcohol, this alcohol act as a nucleophile, we know. This act as like this. It can attack either top or bottom. And the product we can write like in this way. Ultimately, it's formed like this way. Removal of this proton and then it's attached as this. This compound known as hemiacetal means alkoxy alcohol. This compound, its general name is hemiacetal, means when 1 mole alcohol react with aldehyde, the product name is hemiacetal. Chemically, the product is alkoxy alcohol. That is a ether. Alkoxy alcohol. We can write its IUPAC name according to this. So further it's react 1 mole. Further it's react and this reaction is reversible. Further it's react 1 mole alcohol in presence of HCl in gaseous medium. Then it's further react and this OH bond and H bond dissociate. Ultimate we get dialkoxy compound. Dialkoxy. Dialkoxy means 2-time ether group. So this compound known as acetal. AC means from aldehyde, and when 2 mole alcohol react with aldehyde, the product name is acetal. 1 mole then hemiacetal. Hemiacetal is a alkoxy alcohol, and this one is a 2 ether group, dialkoxy alkane. This compound is dialkoxy alkane, a stable compound. When we need the carbonyl compound, then by adding some mineral acid we can revert the aldehyde. For storage of aldehyde and ketone we use this reaction. So when we need, then by adding small amount of mineral acid, means like HCl H2SO4, then they convert into corresponding carbonyl compound. Further, if the compound is a ketone and when react with 1 mole alcohol in presence of HCl as a gaseous form, then it's also attack like top or bottom, and the compound is that is hemiketal, alkoxy alcohol, hemiketal means from ketone the product is hemiketal. It's further react with 1 mole alcohol in HCl gas. Then this time we get dialkoxy, means further removal of water and slightly heating the product. Dialkoxy product. This dialkoxy product name is ketal. So for storage of aldehyde and ketone, we use this reaction. A particular example, this alcohol generally we use a ketone when react with ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol alcohol. In 1 mole, that is 2 alcohol, a dihydric alcohol. So ultimately we get a cyclic product in this, because 2 mole and its attack overall water molecule remove out in this, and the product is like this. A cyclic ketal. Cyclic ketal, because when this ethylene glycol react in presence of HCl gas with ketone, then the product is cyclic compound. For storage of ketone, we use this reaction, and when we need the ketone or aldehyde, by adding small amount of mineral acid or base, this bond is dissociate and we get the product. So in this way, today we will discuss nucleophilic addition for first one, cyanohydrin formation when reaction with hydrogen cyanide. After that we discuss sodium bisulfite, that is also important reaction for purification and separation of aldehyde and ketones. Third, we already discussed reaction with Grignard reagent, different product we get by different reagent. If we take a aldehyde, then we get primary alcohol or secondary alcohol, depend on the aldehyde. If the ketone, then tertiary alcohol. And fourth one, when alcohol react, the product is acetal or hemiacetal. 1 mole then hemiacetal, 2 mole then acetal with aldehyde. Ketone then ketal. So one more reaction we will discuss tomorrow, reaction with ammonia and its derivative. So that is also very important reaction. We will discuss tomorrow, addition of ammonia and its derivative. So students, if you have any problem, write in comment box, like and subscribe, share the needy student. Thank you. Have a nice day.